Growing up in secondary school, I started to experience more physical symptoms on top of the lightheadedness as well. I had chest pains, very frequent headaches, nosebleeds. Being in an all-boys school, there's a kind of expectation to at least, go for some physical activities. I was regularly the last to be picked for, like, say, basketball games, that kind of thing. After a while, it kind of got to a point where it's kind of part of my life, it's me, so just roll with it, just deal with it, yeah. In school, teachers would ask you about your future thoughts, your aspirations, your plans. I realized that I didn't actually have any aspirations, didn't have any drive to think forward. In 2007, this girl brought me to New Creation Church for the first time.
Actually, when we first dated, we didn't know. His stamina is not on par with people of his age. And I noticed he had too frequent nose bleeding and his headaches were really intense.
As we progressed in our relationship, I began to feel that I was holding Janet back a bit because of my physical condition, not being able to do the things that she is used to doing, lots of sports every week. Exercise regime had to be cut back. We even had to plan our dates to make sure there's nothing too strenuous.
Later when we found out because of his national service, when he went for army check and then...
The condition I had actually was mitral valve prolapse, which is a heart condition that has to do with the valves not being formed properly, possibly from birth. One of the valves is basically not working properly, where it's quite flaccid. When it moves, opens and closes, it's a bit more whip-like motion instead of what it's supposed to be, which is more taut, like a door opening or closing. More serious cases, it can even in the future lead to sudden death or cardiac arrest.
My parents were really concerned when they realized that he's younger and he's weaker, and I had to make a decision whether I would want to continue and believe for healing or just bye-bye.
I didn't really feel like I had healing coming my way yet because I was dealing with this my whole life. If it comes, great, but if it doesn't, I still had that I'm already living with it, so it's okay now, In 2010, I was in the car on the way to pick Jenna to choir practice for Resurrection Sunday. I actually started experiencing chest pains while driving. This is not really something that you want to experience. I just pulled to the side of the road. I guess at that point I decided that I don't want to live with this anymore. I was in the car just putting the Resurrection Sundays practice songs on loop, and one of the songs is called This Blood. I just sang them and allowed it to minister to me. As I was singing the songs, the lyrics, this blood can save your soul, heal the sick, mend your heart. I felt a warm, trickling sensation down my back. The pain just gently went away. I guess I was quite skeptical at the time. I didn't think that it was a healing, but okay, it's just kind of gone. So I just drove off and went to meet Jenna.
We went to verify it with a doctor and we did the proper scans. And
the difference is visible between the before and after shots of the scan of my heart. To be able to see this difference physically in front of your own eyes, it's like a kind of confirmation of the healing, especially when the doctor that we saw before said that it's an uncurable condition. Personally, looking at my stamina, the symptoms that are now gone, there is no doubt that healing's taken place.
I really feel very blessed, to be part of the healing process and to see the before and the after. To me, it's really a wonderful experience.
I guess God was also preparing us for our daughter to come, because if I was in the physical state that I was in before I got healed, no way would I be able to look after a child, Sometimes the whole day on Sunday, after serving, I'll be looking after her, and this kind of thing really can only happen by the grace of God. The stamina that I have, that I need to even look after Melody for the whole day, is only there by the grace of God.
And also we can go for longer outdoor activities so that we can engage the little one. We can go to Marina Bay Sands, Flower Dome, walk the whole day, and then after that go somewhere else instead of having to rush home straight away to sleep. Yeah.
It's a lot more fun now. Serving has also impacted my life a lot. It's in the choir where I've matured and grown as a person that my healing experience happened while practicing for choir practice, but also doing life with my choir mates, fellow servers, my leaders, just having the sharing sessions. It's really impacted me as a person. I've also have a purpose in life, that's something I can look forward to and work towards rather than just languishing, in my weakness. God is my support, because looking back now, I can honestly say that He's always been with me He's just really constantly lifting me up. And when I'm down, He's there.